So do you want to just since we're in SPX and we're not down 50 anymore,
we can show the box.
Let's show the box because it's topical. They have a box which I put on a few months ago. I put it on in December, and it was a February box. It's a risk-free interest rate trade.
Yes.
So if I put the February box on in December, it was a couple months out. So I need to. Their box is coming off this week. I need to put on a new box in April, May.
Yes.
And it's just something I do with a big bulk of their money. Actually, I'm doing it with like 80% of their money, these boxes.
Because it's interest rates.
So let's go out. Where do we want to go? April?
Okay, I just Googled this because I'm on the internet, so I figured. So a box trade. I'm just going to read what it says, okay?
Yeah,
so to not scare the children.
I'd love to
A box trade or box spread in options is an advanced market-neutral strategy that combines a bull call spread and a bear put spread with identical strike prices and expiration dates to create a synthetic loan or risk-free investment.
Risk-free investment.
Okay? It locks in a predetermined profit based on the width of the strikes, making it popular for cash management or borrowing. It carries risks related to early assignment. Okay.
So I just want to see. I just want to price it out in May and see what it is. How much money they'd be getting.
So what I find fun about a box is that people price it differently. And when I had TP on, he prices it. He could have written that AI description.
He probably did.
I do combo. In my mind, it's easier for me to understand the combo than the call spread and the put spread.
I put on call spread, put spread.
You call spread, put spread. I'm combo. Because a combo is buying stock and selling stock. So, you're buying at one level, you're selling it at the next. And whatever you get in the middle is a lock-in.
Well, and I will say, you have been putting on boxes
for a long time. Yeah.
And it's again, we can't say, it's risk-free. And I'll walk through why, but all options carry risk. But this is a way that I feel comfortable.
Mine is early assignment.
Yeah. I mean,
but you
there
can't
is
get
no.
it.
You can't
get an SPX.
There is.
If you did a box on something other than SPX.
So I'm gonna spruce up 10.
They are, and they're percolating back here.
Yeah, it's time for the percolator. Do your beep up, beep up.
Boop, beep, boop. They are, aren't they?
Oh my gosh. All right. So I went all the way to May, 86 days.
Okay.
Let's take a look. So it's pretty easy.
Get round numbers because it's easier.
6,700.
So yeah, and down at the bottom, she's doing the call spread first. I do the combo, meaning sell the put, buy the call, because I know I'm going to buy it at 67.
Well, you know we're going to be coming back here anyway.
We know we're coming back. I'm a little bit more efficient.
I scroll all the way up and finish that call spread and then flip to the puts and then scroll back down. Liz likes to do things fast.
But let's break this down from that perspective too. You're long the stock. This is you synthetically getting long SPX at 6,700.
Okay. 6,700 plus this debit. So really, you're getting long where it is, but
there's zero extrinsic value. You're washing extrinsic value. You're buying one at the same price that you're selling the other extrinsic value wise. So you're washing extrinsic value.
So this is 6,700 to keep things simple, and we're going to use round numbers. I can go to 7,000, $300 wide, or 7,100, $400 wide.
Let's go up. I like to go a little bit farther out of the money. So where are you?
So yeah, like 7,000.
Great.
So then 7,000. I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to complete the call spread and buy the put spread. So basically, I bought the 6,700, 7,000 call spread, and I bought that call spread. You can see, bought the 6,700, 7,000 call spread, and then bought the 7,000, 6,700 put spread. There's the box.
Long combo, short combo.
Yeah, however you want to look at it. $300 wide, and this is trading 297.10. So
just hit the lock button so it doesn't bounce around.
Yeah, I did. I hit the lock button.
Okay.
It's trading 297.10. It's $300 wide. At expiration, this is going to be worth $300.
No matter what you do, it's worth $300.
No matter, right. So it's worth $300 at expiration. So what do we have here? $297.10. They're going to make $290 on this.
Yes, using 29,715. The width minus what you're collecting.
So sometimes they look better and sometimes they look worse depending on interest rates. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, and this is for 86 days. So that's honestly, there is really no gaming of the system. If you extrapolate this out, you're getting the interest rate for 86 days. If you want to see it a little bit more accurate, you can take a box and shift it a year.
Yeah.
And you'll get more. Like if you did this exact box, if you take it and go farther out in time, if you just hit that button and go out in time. Where's the time button? There you go. You were keeping the same strikes.
So you
gotta unlock it, though.
The further out you go, the more money you'll get.
Yeah.
296.80, 296.25, 295.85. The further out you go, the more you get.
Yes. The less debit you pay is the maximum profit. Your maximum profit keeps changing as you do that.
So where was I? 290. Where was I? May.
Yeah, you were
April?
86 days.
297.05. So again, these markets are a little wide. They bounce around. I'll put in a price, like you kind of have to.
Tony from Mexico taught me that. You can let it come to you a little bit.
Right. You kind of have to play with it a little bit. Like let it work. Put in your price. Let it work. If I think I should be getting $300 on this 72-day box, you can let it work. If you're not getting filled, move it up a nickel. It's a lot of money if using 29,000 to make 300, but then this is money that's just risk-free. So they're making that little bit of money risk-free.
Yes, and there are other ways to do this. There are interest rate products that'll do this for you, but if you understand what's happening, that's what's happening here. It's interest rates.
They're better when interest rates are higher.
But interest rates are better when interest rates are higher. It's the same concept.
Yeah,
they follow along.
Right.
There is no real gaming of the system.
Right.
Thanks for watching. If you want more context and more ways to think about markets, check out more of our videos. And don't forget, give us a like, comment, subscribe, and watch Tasty Live.